Oh, now it's a deadly life. Dun, da, 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 da. So now we have two bodies. Hifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to two nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have I have to face every day. But still, why is this happening? And she's passed out on the ground. Genocide Jill's gonna make another appearance. Yeah, no, we found Taka dead too. Toko? Don't tell me, Toko too? Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right, when Toko is, Toko. She has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. I'm just here. I'll just leave her here. Oh my gosh, this sentence. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said, I should just leave her alone for now. Okay, that's fine. Look at the body. Taka. Damn it, why did this happen? Aw. Another hammer. Now it says Justice Hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However...
But what is Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, and then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened to number 3? Oh, that one's in the nurse's office.
What?
What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me. Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What? Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out.
Dead.
Of course, come on. So Sakura, Byakuya, and I rushed out of the physics lab. We left Toko there. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab... Ah, Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you
What
say?
are you talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone back to the nurse's office. What is going on here right now? I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office, completely out of breath. Yeah, we ran up and down the stairs how many times now? We getting in our leg day. We getting in our cardio. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for a little minute. And then when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be.
No!
Hina.
Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room. Oh, right. There's a killer on the loose, and we left an unconscious girl all by herself. That was smart of us.
Well...
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out, and she refused to wake up.
Huh?
So she's still unconscious?
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone, stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Byakuya, if something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. We shot out of the nurse's office again and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. Again. I mean, she's a serial killer, so I'm not as concerned if she dies. Fair. I'm sure she can defend herself. I'm sure Genocide Jill will come out in the nick of time and preserve her life. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed, and when we got there, the body's gone. Toko? Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. Oh my God.
This is...
This can't be happening.
Ugh.
Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before. Secretly, it's not an air purifier. It's some kind of aerosol hallucinogenic, and we're all sharing the same hallucination. That's what's happening. That's what's happening.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine.
Okay.
Anyway, our costumed suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd
it is
floor.
so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There is no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem you seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? No, what? No, I'm saying she has an alibi. That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule...
Shing!
I'd mint ya without a second thought. Mint ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp or crabs? That was random. Indeed.
Let's see.
So, since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words...
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? Is she not involved in this case? Where did she go?
What?
Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then...
Very well. Then let us split up and begin searching.
But...
But... there is no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
Because, I mean...
I know that. I mean, I think I do. But
Hina.
if you're still nervous, I'll come with you. Oh, okay. Thank you. No need to thank me. Well, then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Yakuyo left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Find the 2 missing bodies. There's a hallway there. What if the 3rd body was from a different killer? Then 3 bodies are possible. Let's look at how the regulations are written, shall we? Anyone who kills a feller's... Nope. Once a murder takes place, a class trial will begin shortly. Not that one. Guilty party is exposed during class trial. They alone will be executed. If the guilty party is not exposed... I know that. Loaning. Guilty party... The guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people during any single killing game. There could be multiple guilty parties. This is true. Dang, that would make things very complicated. Rattle, rattle. Huh? The door must be locked. Well, it's not here. Where do I go? Over here? I don't know where to go. I think this is the part where Rat was stuck. I'd better look around. What? I already looked around. What do you mean I'd better look around here first?
Huh?
Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to? I don't know.
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? I don't know. Rattle, rattle. Huh? The door must be locked. Okay. We came from the physics lab. Like, where else should I be looking on this floor? Did I go to the rec room? I don't think I went in the rec room. No, I did. I did. Locker? The locker doesn't seem especially important right now, so I don't need to open it. Excuse me, Makoto, where are we supposed to go, pray tell? Like, do I go to a classroom? I'd better look around this floor first. Nothing here. Oh god, hi. Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing in there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean the door that was locked? I legit just tried to go there.
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies have both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? What? They were both in the art room. What do you mean? What do you mean? Na, 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 na. Are the bodies here somewhere? Yeah, in the repository. Pay attention, Makoto. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... I found the dead bodies. The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Hmm.
And so here we are. Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already. And now, make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya
Okay, see ya later. Well then, and now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know.
That's terrible.
Dead. Gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. Yes, Banana, I am still here. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Speaking of make-believe and not a movie, this wasn't...
He's alive again? Where am I?
She has the healing tears of Rapunzel.
Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all. I met you all.
Quick, go save Taka too. Hina, you have to go cry tears of life on Taka too. His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light.
Why wasn't Byakuya's lines voice acted?
It's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you?
Quick, go save Birdie. Banana, that sounds like a job for Banana.
Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember. Their name. Yasu.
Hey, Peace Tea, how's it going?
Hero.
His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. No, go save Ori and Birdie. Aw, sad. Sadness. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hero is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him, no matter... No, wait. Ugh, gosh, no matter. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our life or death game here. Although this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it looks that way. It's going to begin. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Okay. first, I'd better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That's all we get. These are the victims. They got bonked on the head. We don't have a time of death, nothing. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe. So jealous when my California friends send me beautiful beach pictures when it's evil winter here. Aw. I miss palm trees. I've been south once. It was wonderful. Nope, only pain. No banana. I don't live in Cali. Cali, what do you mean?
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, but what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it to you before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
Yeah, Banana, you're not the only one. I don't like beaches. I mean, I like skipping stones and sleeping on sand and maybe beach parties, but I think that all takes place at the beach. Oh man, the beach. I miss the beach. One of my friends lives like 2 minutes walk from the beach. She's always there. I'd always be there too. Panda would always be there too. Empty too. I love the beach, but I hate the sand. I don't like it when I go to the beach, I go swimming, and then I get out of the water, and then the sand gets stuck in my toes. I don't like that. Maybe sometimes I like to go to the 2-hour away to unwind. So, to the beach? Oh man, beaches sound amazing right now. So basically you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
so then.
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So, in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
Well,
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
Extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened, so just one person? What happens if someone planned the murder and someone else executed it? You know what saves sandy feet? Water shoes. Ooh, that's a good point. I never thought of investing in water shoes. What do you call a witch that lives in the sand? I don't know what I'm getting, but I'm getting hungry. A sandwich? Why are camels sand-colored? Camouflaged? Oh, Banana, the puns today. The true blackened. So what? Just one person? That's enough for explainifying. Now, it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. 12 out of 10? So there can only be one blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. I have absolutely no doubt that Hero is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect, just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. She's passed out.
What?
What? I am offended. When did you get here? We left her passed out in the physics lab. That's physics. What did the dog say after it walked over sandpaper? Rough, rough. Yeah, that was rough. I've been looking all over you for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl. Rude?
Huh?
Milk sack?
You've gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body. Plus, it's not her MO. She legit monologued on the fact that her killings are a work of art.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then...
Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Aw, usually it would be Mondo and Sakura, but Mondo died. A way to get Magma to bring you your drink, leave it on the garbage can lid, or, die coughing. Banana! Banana. Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
And that's that. Let's begin. Stop. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me. But I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. No kidding! What gave it away? There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice hammers have been designed using these as a model? I mean, there's a whole bunch of them missing. Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason this one hammer isn't dirty at all and it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer has been added to truth bullets. Check the body. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Okay, blue tarp. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? Oh, was it? I missed that. And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Cool beans. Cool beans. What else can I look at? This body. Hifumi's big, cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. And there's no elevator that I know of. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait, something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now, they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses? But who would do that and why? Interesting. Are there any things to look at? No. So we're gonna start talking to people.
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck behind.
But
And we came right to the repositories, you know, to look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. Yeah, I know, I tried to come here. It was locked. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there. But I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. I'll leave this area to figure it out. Well, I have people to talk to first. There are many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then,
Would you like my help? Sure? Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search, and soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, and quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour, yet conveniently was able to take a picture of them as they walked away. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed. This time, she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. And then... Ugh! Who's screaming? Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been... Oh, it was Hifumi screaming. Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
however,
But at that same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time, because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we found the physics lab, as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. And there, we discovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now.
However,
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine anytime. Cool beans. Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died? Yeah, he said Hiro's
So,
name.
in other words,
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb. But you do really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people? What? Because all the rule says is, if you kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps. I see, so that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, share with the class. What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? No, he wants to see me struggle. Go through the door that was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked. It can only be locked from the inside. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from the inside, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, they turned it into a locked room murder. When Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone was probably already there. There's got to be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, and the equipment room where Taka was found. Let's go to the equipment room because it's on the same floor. And I wonder if I can fast travel to the nurse's office. It's far. That air purifier is very loud. Oh, hey, so I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I am super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. She could have seen who it was. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the third floor, so that should definitely have been possible. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the first floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the third floor. That's still a total mystery. There might be an elevator. Justice Hammer 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. Body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. This tart. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently too. Ooh, thank you for the money. Was that it? Okay, I think that's it. I got 3 coins from that. Maybe that skill wasn't a bad choice after all. Oh god, how do I get back? I need to go downstairs. Oh, that's locked. I don't know where I'm going. I need to go downstairs. Stairs are so far away. This way? Stairs. This way. Nurse's office. Hello? What are you investigating, Celeste? I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's
Yes,
office, right?
indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be quite worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? We could not have gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? Also, the bathroom is literally neighboring the nurse's office, so you're telling me you didn't hear anything?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Interesting. Very interesting. Can I look at the bloodstains? No, but I can look at the hammer. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. A refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess? It doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. What? What? Why is there blood in a nurse's office? That's weird. It's just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Ugh, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me neither. But I think it might be important. Oh yeah, it's heckin' important. Look at that. I think I got everything. Where to now? Oh, hey. So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet me in the dining hall, exclamation point. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more
Goodbye.
explanation. Goodbye. Thank you. In his own way, he's helping. So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? I don't know. Let's find out. Probably not a good idea to go to the store right now. I'm in the middle of an investigation. I'm playing detective. Hero's room. Which one's Hero's room? Taka, Mondo, mine. Junko. Oh god. Drift. Toko. Chihiro. Celeste. Sakura. Aoi. Hello? Where's the one of these? Leon. Hey, Yasuhiro. The door is unlocked? I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm going to take the plunge. Probably going to be an absolute mess in there. You know what? Not as messy as I thought it would be. This is Hero's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where do you even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Boxes? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something's made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Robo Justice, have the arms bend like this. Robo Justice blueprints have been added to bullets. What else can I look at? The bed? The bed? It's a normal bed, pretty much just like the one in my room. Can I go in his bathroom? I soundlessly checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy, though. How does a bathroom even get this dirty? At least the bathroom's dirty. That's what I was expecting. There's legit nothing else to look at? Nope. Okay, let's get out of here. Leave the area. Where to now? Oh, hey. Koto, big news. Big news. What's wrong? We found Kyoko. Really? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. To think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. Oh, okay. Well, I'm finding the cutscene very well. Kyoko and
I mean...
whew, man, I had the worst day. Really? Hiro? Talk to Hiro first? Talk to Kyoko first. Where have you been, girl?
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool locker room. Or the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean!
Still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
it's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? I come back from a short nap, and first thing I see is a robot. Yeah. 2 people died. And we think it's this robot.
and?
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean,
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. One second I was asleep. Don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you.
Huh?
Well,
let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help. Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing.
It would seem.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. Took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. Took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Whew, free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then,
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a minute.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
Then it's obvious the one who put this costume on and went around attacking
That's
everyone
terrible!
was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Oh, hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking? Blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
Please.
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake Hiro running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume, so who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try and focus for yourself before you convict me. Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
Yeah, fit in it is one thing, but you literally just said he couldn't move around in it. In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Ah.
Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Oh, okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. Wait a second, what trial is this? This is chapter 3. This is just before the 3rd trial. Welcome in, Giraffe. It took me a minute to look at that handle and be like, how do I pronounce that? Is your favorite trial? I think I'm just finishing the investigation. I'm gonna be leaving the trial for another day though, because it's almost dinner time. It is interesting though, this one. It's a little convoluted. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you it was impossible. You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But...
Then there's another costume. There must have been one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence? You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hiro's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, tell me? Robo Justice has been added to your truth bullets. Oh gosh, who do I talk to now? She looks like she's lost in thought. I don't think she's in the mood to talk. I'd better leave her alone. Well, who else do I talk to?
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, how was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30% right.
Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it. How, pray tell, do you suggest a computer killed 2 people? When they reveal how the culprit slipped up like every trial, you'll feel so dumb, speaking from personal experience. So I am replaying this to pick up on anything that I may have missed. I always play a game twice because I never pick up on anything the first time around. And I haven't played it since, gosh, 7 or 8 years ago. So it's been a while. It's a big refresher.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh,
I know.
then.
That note. No? Some of us, though, in chat haven't played it, though, so no spoilers. Do you remember? I know who done it is getting to the who done it. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door, and here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Well, the last thing I remember, it's going to the rec room. Then for some reason, I fell asleep.
Hey.
Real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Huh?
But really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me.
Ah.
Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me.
Ah.
Still don't buy
Don't
it.
be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it.
Ah.
Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Yasuhiro's account has been added to our bullets for what it's worth. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Oh yes, I remember who did it. I kind of remember the events.
What the heck?
Why? Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hiro. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why... Oh, wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
What?
You're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. Feet, don't fail me now. Guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. When you played for the first time, did you guess who did it before the trial? No. No. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
it seems...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need you to make up some ground. I need you to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay,
shall we go?
thanks. Now then, shall we? Who am I following?
Hey.
Byakuya or Kyoko? No, this one was a head scratcher. I wasn't entirely sure who it was. So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
Correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the
Hey.
living. Wouldn't you agree? Am I supposed to answer?
Anyway,
We have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay, then, show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Okay, I guess we're going to the repository. I went too far. I need to go upstairs. If there were two killers, would Monokuma tell us, or can we assume it is just one killer? I'm gonna assume it's one killer. I don't know what would happen if a second killer came out. Shauna, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. I think at this point we're assuming it's one killer. Plus or minus an accomplice. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. So now what, do I talk to her?
I see.
Makoto, I found something. Did you know? Share with the class. You did?
Hey,
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did?
whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? I figured he always wore a watch. He's always on time. No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch.
So then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? 603? 603? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6?
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken wristwatch. A
However-
wristwatch. And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. It appears to be gripping something. Oh, girl, get that paper. Get it out. You're right, there's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper?
hey,
Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue,
is
does
that
it?
right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Okay. Do I talk to you again? So, did you find
Indeed.
anything? I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper.
that's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see? In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. when I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. Oh gosh. A note. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
So,
That sounds very familiar. Wait. Hiro said the exact same thing, but then he said 1 a.m. That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling us the truth.
however,
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door, and here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
is that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So,
A part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped? Could you maybe explain it a little bit more? Makoto, listen. Linda, listen. Put the piece that you just found in Taka's hands against that note, and it'll probably be the same piece of paper. Moving on. Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
so then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. The note Hifumi had has been added to Truth Bullets. And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims in this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. In this case, in a later case. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. Okay. Someone might bring it up. Maybe that's why she brought it up?
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death.
That's very dramatic.
And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
It would seem.
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
No pressure. Well, we'd better get going. Okay. No pressure. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there... Why are there two of you?
Appears!
Hello. He's multiplied. Oh no, he's procreating by osmosis.
Wrong.
Mitosis. Osmosis is absorbing things. Mitosis is multiplying. Jess knows her biology. Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because I'm an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've been multiplied. Can you guys tell? Which one is the real Monokuma?
Whew.
Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough
You're not
crowd.
playing along. Along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you. Okay, fine.
Hey!
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train or elevator. I'll see you guys down there. The pain
Let's go.
train. Okay then, shall we?
Please!
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
Heck!
I told you already, I didn't do it. For serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note? Well, no, but how unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is someone here. Someone right here. Okay. There was a save spot right after we got in the elevator, so let's go ahead and get that cutscene over with. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own and the steel box began to move. 2, 4, 6, 8. Gosh, we are a thin group. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. Hey, it looks different again.
When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its
Just the
climax.
worst.
Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break.
That's basically what I'm doing.
I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate. A deadly class trial.